What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we are doing a current favorites. It has been quite a few months since I did my last one, and I feel like it is time for an updated favorites video where I just show you guys all of the products that I have absolutely been loving. It's also a fresh new change of season. Technically, I guess it's still summer, but I feel like I'm in fall mode now. You guys can see the trees like moving behind me. Soon enough, they'll probably change color, but I'm ready for fall and a new season, and just want to show you guys all of the products that I have absolutely been loving. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And be sure to click the bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, up first, we need to talk about this little guy. You guys have probably seen the Kenzie IPL device before. I feel like so many people have used this, talked about it. I've watched so many videos on it personally before getting to try it myself. But I recently started using this about 5 weeks ago. I'm like 5 to 6 weeks into using this. And basically what it is an at-home IPL device. So I've actually inquired multiple times about getting laser hair removal in a med spa type setting. And in the end, I never went through with doing it for a variety of reasons. One, I am a baby when it comes to pain, unfortunately. And I've heard that it's very painful. It's incredibly expensive, like thousands of dollars. You need a lot of treatments, and it takes a lot of time to be going to these treatments. And if you don't keep up with it, it's not gonna work, and then it's just gonna be a big waste of your money. So I never went through with doing it, but shaving all the time is obviously a pain, especially in the summer, which is why I was like, all right, we're gonna try this out and see if this will actually do something for me. And I wish that I started it earlier because, like I said, I'm about halfway through. So they say that you will see full results in 12 weeks using this. And basically it's supposed to like minimize your hair growth and stop your hair from growing, essentially, which is like the ultimate goal. So full results are supposed to take 12 weeks. You do use this once per week. And then after 12 weeks is when you will get your full results. So like I said, I'm about halfway through. They say that you'll typically start to see results as soon as 2 to 3 weeks. For me, it took about 4. And at that point, I definitely started to see that my hair was growing back at a slower rate. Like I used to have to shave my underarms every single day. And now I can go longer in between that without having to shave my underarms. And I've also definitely noticed a reduction in ingrown hairs. So I can definitely do a follow-up video once I've done with the 12 weeks or potentially longer, depending on how long it takes for me to see like full results of like my hair literally not growing back, because at this point it is definitely growing back slower, but I am interested to see if I can get to a point where it literally just doesn't come back, which would be amazing. And I would assume if it's starting to grow back slower, that means we'll eventually get there. But basically what IPL is intense pulsed light. So it is different than laser hair removal. This is broad spectrum, so it treats a wider area faster, and it basically converts light energy into heat to treat each area. And you can treat anywhere on your body that you want, as long as it's like upper lip and down. You don't want to use it any higher than that. Typically when I use it too, I actually wear sunglasses. I don't know that you necessarily have to, but I do. But it's up like against your skin, and you just press this down and move it around. And one thing that I absolutely love about this is, like I said, I'm a baby when it comes to pain. It really doesn't hurt. So on a pain level, definitely less pain than like laser, which I've never personally got, but I've heard is painful. Definitely less pain than wax, because I have gotten that, and plucking. And then in comparison to shaving, you're not gonna get those ingrown hairs or cuts or like weird burns on your skin. And to me, it's just so much nicer to be able to do this in the privacy of your own home than like having to go to like an office to do some sort of hair removal service. I will literally just do this in my bed or in my bathroom before I go to bed once per week. It's very simple and does not take a lot of time out of my day whatsoever at all. And it does plug in to the wall. I do not have it plugged in right now because obviously I'm just showing you guys this, but it plugs into the wall, and it does come with a 12-month warranty and a 90-day money-back guarantee, which is incredible. So like I said, I can definitely keep you guys updated as I see more results and I get closer to the 12-week mark of like a full treatment. So I want to thank Kenzie so much for partnering with me on this section of today's video. And because of that, they did give us an incredible discount code for you guys. You can go to my link below, or kenzie.com, which is KENZZI.com, and use my code Kelly1 for $50 off of your device. So I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. Alrighty, up next we have one that I think you guys could probably guess. I have used this in so many videos and I pretty much have been using it every single day. It is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is so beautiful. I mean, e.l.f. really knocked it out of the park. It's most frequently compared to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I do love. That is a beautiful product, but to be quite honest with you, I like this one better. And obviously this one is much cheaper. It has a little bit more coverage to it, but just gives the most beautiful glow to the skin. It is stunning. I don't know what e.l.f. put in here, like some magic or something, because it really looks so beautiful on the skin and kind of has been my go-to on an every single day basis. I just put this on as my complexion product. I don't use any like foundation or anything on top of it, but then if I want to do like a more full out glam look, like maybe something like I have today, I will use this and then I will layer a foundation on top of it for like a full coverage yet still glowy look. I'm gonna show you guys one of my new favorite foundations too, which actually layers really nicely with this. So I'll just show you guys that now. But typically in this, I'm either shade 3 or 4, or sometimes I will use both of them. So good. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It just has a doe foot applicator, super easy, blends like a dream, beautiful. But the foundation that I have been loving to use, honestly, it surprised me because it's not that I don't like the original Lancome Tint Idole. I hope I'm really not butchering that. But this is the new Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. So they have the original one, and it's not that I don't like that one, but it was never like a standout favorite to me. Like, it was just kind of like whatever. It wasn't like I disliked it. It wasn't like I loved it. This one I love. I have it on my skin today mixed with some of the e.l.f. Halo Glow. These together are beautiful, on their own are beautiful. This is, I would say, medium to full coverage, honestly. Can definitely give you a very full coverage if you build it up. It gives a natural finish to the skin, so it's not matte, it's not glowy, it's just kind of right in between. Looks like your skin but better, is really, really beautiful and wears really, really nicely throughout the day. I have it on my skin now, like I said, and I've been wearing this for probably about 6 hours already today. And it still looks absolutely beautiful. I really, really like this. I wear this one in shade 305 Neutral, and it is absolutely beautiful. So definitely check this out. If you're looking for like a medium to full coverage foundation with a natural finish, you will really, really like this. And I also feel like this would be a really good like bridal or like special event foundation too, because it photographs really well. I wore it to one of my best friend's weddings and it photographed very nicely too. There was no flashback or anything like that. Okay, up next, I wanna talk about these Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips. So these went viral on TikTok a couple months ago and they are so good. I'm glad to finally seeing them get like the recognition that they deserve, because I've liked the original Maracuja Juicy Lips for a really long time, but specifically these new ones, this is the Lip Plump ones. So they add a little bit of plumpness to your lips too, are so pretty. So this is the shade Cherry Blossom, which is my personal favorite. I'll put a little on my lips right now. You just kind of click them up. And they're basically like a lipstick, lip gloss, lip treatment, plus lip plumper now, hybrid. Like it literally does it all, because they have like the coverage of a lipstick. They feel like a lip treatment, like they feel very nourishing. Plus they have that plumpness that they'll add to your lips, but they look glossy like a lip gloss. So truly like an all-in-one product, and this one in the shade Cherry Blossom is just my personal favorite color, but they have a bunch of different colors in this. I know they were sold out for a while, but I did look on Tarte's website before I filmed this and it was available, so hopefully it'll still be available by the time I upload this. But you guys can use code Kelly as always on Tarte's website if you want to, which will get you 15% off of everything on their site, these included. So definitely really, really love these. They do have them at Sephora, and I'm not sure about Ulta, but I know for sure they have them at Sephora. My code will not work there, but if you can find it at Sephora, they should have them there as well. Absolutely beautiful. Speaking of Tarte favorites, another one that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I always get questions about this when I use it on TikTok and Instagram, and it is the Tarte DIY Brow Pen. This I think is very underrated. I feel like I have never really heard anybody talk about this, but this is such a good product. I use it on my brows today. I use it on my brows pretty much every day. And basically it is a little tiny pen like this where you can create little brow-like strokes. Like I feel like even doing it on my hand, you might not even really see it, but you can go in and create the tiniest little strokes like this and it really will make it look like your real eyebrows, not just like you took a pencil and like drew through your eyebrows. Like this really, if you have sparser brows, this really helps to add fluffiness and dimension to your brows. I love it, and I always get compliments when I use this on my brows, so I've been using it pretty much every single day for like the past 3 months. This one is a little bit deeper. This is the one that I use today. This is medium brown. I used it on my brows today. I do feel like this one on me is a little bit too dark. I have it in taupe too, which is the shade that I normally use, but just so you guys can see, this one is medium brown, and then if you really look at any of my other videos, taupe is the shade that I'm using, which is a bit lighter, but it comes in a couple different shades, and this is so good and has definitely been a favorite of mine. Up next, I want to give mention to the Rare Beauty. This is the bronzer stick. I have it in the shade Happy Soul. Mine is a little bit dirty. That's my only gripe with this. I maybe it's me, but mine gets so dirty and I don't know why. Like I'm literally gonna clean it off right now. The packaging on this just gets really dirty for me, but I think that's probably a me problem, not the packaging. But anyways, this product blends like absolute butter on your skin. So many contour sticks like this I don't typically love. Like I like more of the cream bronzers or contours that are like in a pot and then you dip a brush into them and then you apply to your face, because I feel like those have always blended better, where with a lot of the contour sticks like this, they're too harsh. Like you go in with them and then they're kind of difficult to blend. With this one, that's not the case at all. So it's very fast and easy to use. You can literally just draw on your contour, blend it out. It'll take 2 seconds and it just melts like butter into the skin. Rare Beauty in general creates really good products. They're like a celebrity owned brand, you know, that I feel like does an incredible job, because a lot of times when celebrities like get into makeup makeup, I feel like it could either be like just kind of a cash grab and the products really aren't that good, or it can be actually really fabulous products. And Rare Beauty, in my opinion, definitely comes out with really great products. But this contour stick is definitely one that has stuck out to me in the past few months. Love using this. Also good to contour the sides of your nose too, because you can just go right in with it, blend it out really fast, and it looks really natural and beautiful. Speaking of celebrity owned brands, I wanted to talk about the Fenty Skin Lip Oil. I love this stuff. This has been my go-to every day. There's two lip oils that have been my go-to. They're different. So I have a red one and then more of a pink one. So I have the Fenty Skin Cherry Treat Conditioning Lip Oil, and then I have the Sigma Renew Lip Oil. This one is in the shade All Heart. So the Sigma one is more of like a mauve-y kind of pink, and then obviously the Fenty is more cherry. They're both relatively sheer on the lips though. I'll put them on my hand so you guys can see them. You know, they're not gonna have a lot of color to them. Like the Fenty will give a little wash of red, nothing crazy. And then the Sigma, a little wash of pink. The Sigma probably has actually a little bit more color than the Fenty one does. Both are really nice though, because they're not sticky on the lips at all, but they feel super hydrating and nourishing to the lips. So a lot of times if I'm not even wearing like a lipstick or gloss or anything like that, I will just go in with one of these lip oils, and these are both fabulous. I love them so much. So you can't go wrong with either of these. Okay, up next, I wanna give mention to this palette. I use this on my eyes today. I use this at my friend's wedding and a couple other places, and this is such a good palette. And I think it's like 16 bucks, but this is the Colourpop Set in Stone palette, and it is so beautiful. You have a mix of neutrals, you have shimmers and mattes. They are so pretty on. You can do really easy everyday looks with this, or you can also do like much more smoky full glam looks like I have on right now. This is the only thing that I used on my eyes today, and this has definitely been the #1 palette that I have been reaching for recently. It is just beautiful, works really well, affordable, easy to like travel with because it's compact, but you still do have like a bunch of different shade options. And I love the versatility in looks that you can create with this. Obviously you can't do like something super colorful or anything. It's definitely a neutral palette, but I reach for this more than like my high-end bougie eyeshadow palettes. Like this has just kind of been my go-to. So absolutely love this. As always, you guys know you can use code Kelly, 10% off of Colourpop if you want to. And I think they have this at Ulta. I know they have some Colourpop stuff. I'm not 100% sure if they have this exact palette or not, but I can link it down below. Absolutely love. Next, we have to talk about this Koki Blush. So this is the Koki Soft Gradient Blush in the shade Heartthrob. So all of the soft gradient blushes are beautiful. Koki like hit it out of the park with these. They're a very underrated drugstore brand in my opinion, but this is the blush that I have on my cheeks today. They come in a bunch of different colorways, but this one I just think is really pretty. It's like a bright kind of pink, but these are so pigmented. You only need to dip your brush in there ever so slightly and put it on, and you're gonna get so much pigment. So literally if you buy one of these blushes, it's gonna last you for ever, pretty much, because you only need to use the smallest amount and they just look absolutely beautiful. They are matte, so they don't have any shimmer or anything to them, but they don't look flat on the face. Like they definitely give a nice flush of color to your face, and I really love these and just love blush in general, but this has definitely been a go-to blush for me recently. Okay, up next, I'm gonna jump into a skincare product. I just opened a brand new one of these because I finished the whole other bottle of cleanser that I have, and that for me is big because I always use new skincare products. For me, it's like the same thing like makeup. Like I'm always testing out new things, always trying new things. But this is one that has kept with me that I used the entire bottle and pretty quickly, honestly. This is the Skin Fix Acne 2% BHA cleanser. In the past like 2 or 3 years, I have grown to have very acne prone skin, unfortunately, but a lot of acne products are super harsh on the skin, where my skin is also more towards the dry side. So a lot of acne products are just way too drying for me and I can't use them. This cleanser really though is great because I feel like it has helped my acne and get it better under control, but has not dried me out like crazy like so many other acne products that I've tried. So if you're in a similar boat to me where you have acne prone skin, but a lot of acne products are just way too harsh and like stripping on your skin, definitely check out this cleanser. Skin Fix in general is a really great brand. I love their moisturizer too, but this cleanser definitely has been really good. It says it has 2% salicylic acid. Doesn't make my skin feel tight or dry after using it, but definitely helps to clear and cleanse my skin. So wanted to share this one with you guys. You guys can get Skin Fix at Sephora. Oh, we have to talk about my lip today. So this is the Laura Lee Los Angeles liquid lipstick in the shade Spicy Pink. I love this. I had kind of been off of like the liquid lipstick trend for like a very long time. Hadn't really worn them because a lot of them are very drying to the lips. This one really isn't, but it also does not budge. Like if I know that I'm gonna be going out like to dinner and drinks and like gonna be a long night, like whatever it is, or to like an event where I know that I'm going to be eating or whatever, but I want my lip color to stay and I don't wanna have to worry about reapplying it, this is my go-to because this stuff lasts forever. literally on your lips, but isn't drying. I don't know how Laura did it, but seriously, the liquid lipstick formula is really nice. But beyond that as well, I absolutely love this color. So again, this is shade Spicy Pink. She has a couple different nudes. This is nearly a spot-on dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And this one is more affordable and it lasts longer on the lips. So that's what it looks like just swatched on its own on my hand, because obviously I layered some lip products on top of it throughout this video, but it is beautiful and it will not budge, but it will not dry your lips out. Really, really like these. Like I said, if you're not into this color, they do have different shades, but this color specifically is my favorite and they are beautiful. And then last, but certainly not least, I know I have talked about this so many times. You guys are like, we know you love it, but I gotta mention it because it really is a favorite, and that is the Milani highly rated anti-gravity mascara. For the longest time, I was like team Maybelline, what is the one in the super, why am I blanking now? See, I can't remember. Sky High. And I still love that mascara. It's beautiful, but the Milani is so good because the Milani lengthens and curls your lashes, but also adds volume, where the Maybelline Sky High was mostly just lengthen and curl. This truly does it all, I'm telling you. You are gonna have long, curled, voluminous lashes. It's so good. It's like $8. You can get it at Walmart or other drugstores, and sometimes you can get it even cheaper on Amazon, and it is my favorite mascara of probably all time. And that's including like high-end too, but it's just a drugstore mascara and it's so good. You need to try it. All right, you guys, so that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll link everything that we talked about today down below in the description box, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.